Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly for joining along for another crazy live stream. Yes, topic at hand today will be including the fanboys of Mortal Kombat 1. I think that you could be a fan of the franchise. I think you can be a fanboy of the franchise, but I think even if you are a fanboy, you should use some discernment to understand what is good, what is not good, and you should also be aware enough to realize that if you are fanboying over things, you're gonna seem ridiculous to people. Like, do you remember if you ever saw like old clips of Elvis or the Beatles or Justin Bieber? You'll see little teen girls just crying, just like weeping and losing their shit. Like it no. Like it seems ridiculous to people who are removed from that world. And I think that for a lot of people like to be nestled within whatever echo chamber they want to be within, which is okay. But I do like being challenged and provoked. Thought provoking. Yes, mother always challenges me. Nothing I ever do seems good enough. But you know what? I love it. I really do. I love pushing myself to be better, to learn more, to widen my perspective. And I think, unfortunately, if you are a fanboy of a video game, then your perspective becomes very much shielded by blinders that you apply to yourself because you only want to see one thing and one thing only. And I know that my audience might have included some of these fanboys because I loved MK11. Let's get that straight. I loved MK11. MK11 was so good, and I can still go back to it and be like, oh, this is so much fun. But at the same time, it's old. It's old, been there, done that, already have everything. I want more. They should have just kept on adding to MK11. This MK1 bullshit is crap. And you know what? For me, call me superficial. I am. But for me, immediately, these characters are ugly. So, like, I can't even. Like, who wants to get behind Manya? But I can't get behind any of them. They're not for me. They're just not that, like when imagine like I've seen some pictures of Reptile being a submissive bottom. Yes, and you know what? They might be drawing like a huge erection on him, but I don't believe it because when you look at him in the game, he got a little one. So unless it be growing, he's a grower, not a shower. I just don't buy it. None of these boys I buy have dicks. So yeah, that's kind of sad. So yeah, I just really don't like the game. Don't like the thing, and unfortunately, like I don't know. I guess because I make videos on the internet or whatever. People feel the need to try and convince me. Don't try and convince me. You're not gonna piss in my cereal and tell me it's apple juice. No, thank you. I'm not gonna believe your delusions. So you can keep your delusions to yourself, MK1 fanboys. Like I already made a sing song about it to Dula Peeps, and it was like did a full 180, crazy. Just how bad MK1. I forget the words, but it's so bad. Yeah, MK1 was so bad. Tear. LOL. I love my sing songs. That's probably the thing I enjoy most about Mortal Kombat 1 are the damn sing songs. So yeah, I had an interaction with someone. I don't mean any, hate to anyone. But I have some choice comments that I wanted to share with you that just kind of highlights the delusion going on with Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 1, which to me, like, whenever anyone is lying to me or whenever anyone is trying to convince me of a lie or gaslighting me, as the new children would say, like, no, I'm not, oh, no, I just don't believe in that, no. Okay, where do we start? So, like, I have a couple of things that I wanted to share. So we've got a fancy comments from people. But Ed Boon has also posted recently, I was not aware that he made, like, tweets telling people, free skin drops continues. So no wonder people are calling it free. Ed Boon is calling it free. They're not free skins, babes. You paid an initial price for the game. That's the entry price to just get in the door. And these are things that we've been expecting since day one. What do you mean maskless katana? Why wasn't that a toggle option from day one? Why are we only getting these gold outfits now? Silver outfits now? They should have been in the game since day one. Costume number 3, they're just drip feeding it to people. And people are like, ooh, yes. Yes, ma'am. Give it to me. Work. No. Just once again, no. So let's see what people are saying, because I'm sure that there's a bunch of idiots. Let's also see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining along. Please leave a like. Or go. Like, why are you here? Please Brown Back Me is a great tune. Thank you. I try. J4, Sean, Duwan, Psycho, hello, Brian, hello there, brother. Thank you for being here, Brian. Gaming Kaiju, see, like, I am not meaning any hate to anyone. If you want to be a fanboy for the game, go ahead. But just at the same time, be self-aware enough to realize that you're a fanboy and some of the things that some people are saying are stupid. Like, once again, the free skins, no. And I feel like people must have forgotten previous videos that I've made where I said that those 6,100 dragon crystals that you get from Fighter Mastery aren't free. Not only do you have to waste time in character mastery to unlock them, but also you have to pay money for the game to get into the door. Right? It's the entry fee. So you pay the entry fee for the game. That's including 6,100 dragon crystals. So you telling me that you didn't have to open your wallet to go purchase anything because you had the crystals already. Well, open your eyes. Get woke, babes. See, we're reclaiming the word. Jack Spriggs, give me back the word woke. People need to get woke to the scams and shenanigans that NRS is pulling on people. But a lot of people are just like, the world is flat. Takeda is black. Like, a lot of people are just effing stupid. That's the problem. Okay, can we get these? Like, come on now. Cyber Smoke coming soon? Maybe, not a chance. This guy. This Mortal Kombat Addicts Fatalities Daily. Get off of Twitter. Get off of Twitter. What are you doing on Twitter every single day? Posting about Mortal Kombat because you want the developers to retweet you? Because you love Mortal Kombat 1? Cyber Smoke skin ain't fixing the game. That's the other problem. People are seeing skins and they're thinking that it's going to fix something in the game. No, there's no game modes. There's all of one game mode to play. There's not fixes for these things. Ooh, that's why I play Invasions to the max every season, because I want to see what's going on. Oh, Drew. Hey, Drew. Hello. Thank you for being here. Brutalities is an all-time classic. Vid was on point too. Oh, Brutalities. Oh, Brutalities. That was a good one, too. Brutalities. You can watch them bounce up and down. Oh, I forgot the words. Was it? I think my favorite is Britney. My favorite recent one is definitely I'm not a biologist. Can't define them with a science degree. Yeah, like that's so silly. Can't define them with a science degree. No, no, no. I'm not a biologist. Okay, hear me out. Make cameos playable over time. See, so like there's 5 phases of mourning: anger, depression, denial, bargaining, acceptance. I don't think it's all in that order, but those are the 5. A lot of people are in the bargaining phase. I think bargaining is number 2 or number 3. Stop bargaining. We're a year into this damn game. It hasn't gotten better. Do you think some racially charged DEI drivel DLC is going to make it better? Oh my god, guys, like, wake up, get woke. Get woke to the situation. This is why I love to pull out Dominic Giangiolo. This is the guy that writes the story. Do you see what he's posting about? Politics. That's what he's posting about. Well, you know, there's actually some random stuff here. That's different. Cosplay? There's some sort of cosplay, but then it's back to politics. Why is there so much politics? You know, I tried downloading MK Onslaught on my iOS device today. And it's like, oh, this is not available in your region. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I reset my iOS passwords just so that I could get the Onslaught. And it didn't work. And now they're promoting MK Mobile? Dominic Giangiolo? Ew, get out of here. I'm not playing your stupid mobile game. I don't want to. I just want the 700 Dragon Crystal. Okay, waiting on that classic Liu Kang skin. What, like the gay communist North Korean skin? No, that's for me. That's not for you. I need those 95 skins. I had no idea they dropped. Well, I mean, first off, they're in your inventory. You no longer need them because you already have them. I'm so confused by this. I'm waiting for noob, please. Yeah, people are hoping that a character is going to fix the game. No. And I love that noob has been turned into, like, a feminine cat-like creature with, like, the 3-pointed headpiece. Ooh, look at this. Okay, we're not getting these skins. First off, that's an ass mod and a boob mod. She ain't got all of that in the game. And you know, if she's coming in the game with this MK2 outfit, there's going to be modesty panels covering up the chocho. Remember, we keep it very cutesy, very demure, very DEI. Modesty panels. We show a little bit of chi-chi, not the chocho. So this is not cutesy. This is not demure. This is not mindful. This is not happening for MK1. These people are having serious, like, crack pipe dreams. Crack pipe dreams. Curious. Do y'all miss Kintaro? No. No, I don't miss anything, because they fuck up everything. You know what they need? They need WB to fire everyone. Why did they make this Lee Men look a little black? She looks a little mixed. Doesn't she look a little mixed? She's not giving full Asian. Cute. I mean, definitely cute, but, like, not... It's not the... I don't know. I don't know. We'll never get anything cute. Cutesy, maybe. Cutesy, maybe. So, yeah, we totally want a Kenshi skin. Wow, I can't believe it. Sikander's, like, one of the few who are, like, keeping it real. Yeah, we totally want a Kenshi skin, point and laugh. Yes! Point and laugh at NRS. You know what else you should point and laugh at? This. So I was perusing the Twitter and I found this. And I was so... confused. I was confused by what I was looking at. I mean, this is what Mortal Kombat community embraces. When we have characters like Sonic Fox being celebrated for having some kind of degenerate fetish, this is also what we can also embrace as Mortal Kombat community. Did you know that they have a damn flag? Did you know they have a flag? It's like a dog bone on like purple and black and white stripes. You know what? The gay flag should have been just two, like, dicks. And then there should have been a les flag that was, like, two, vages. That would have been way more accurate. So I think they're going the right route. But not dog bone. Ew. Ew. Not that the gays have to share space with these freaks. Ew, he's in latex. Ew, he's gonna smell by the end of this parade. When you wear latex, you kind of have to cover yourself in body, baby powder all over body, or Gold Bond. You know, do you know that powder, the medicated powder, just so that you can slide in and out of the latex easier. And if you get sweaty, oh boy. Not that I have experience with that, but ew, it must smell. Ew, it's a throuple. Ew, there's 3 of them. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm dead. I'm dead. Let's see what you guys are saying. Are you really losing your mind like these fools on Twitter for a quote-unquote free skin? So strange. I like Sikander for calling Fate a 50-year-old fat ass. I like Sikander for... yeah, telling Fate a lot of stuff. That's good. More people should tell Fate more things, but instead I live in a twisted clown world where Dynastud, Dynadud, that's the name of like, ooh, there was a Dynasty adult retelling of the show, and it was called Dynastud. Ooh. But Dynadud or True Underlame, ew, they like feet. Ew, they watch feet and they like feet and Total MK and Total. So they like the racism and the flat earth bullshit. Okay. Great. Great. Just so awesome. I love that. I'd smash that oh, I wouldn't, but okay. I mean, like, that modded one, I can understand that, but it's just not my cup of tea, so I'll pass. Also, but I can see the appeal. Also, my last comment was about Ghostface. Oh, I'm pissed that they threw my favorite killer in a ninja robe like McFarlane figure. Oh, Ghostface is your favorite killer? If I'm playing Dead by Daylight, I hope I come across a nice Michael Myers. That's my favorite killer. Something about the hockey mask. It's very Canadian. They threw him in a... yeah, so sorry. So sorry, my friend. Duan, that's OnlyFans Katana. Perhaps. Dominic has entered the chat. Oh, my word. LOL. Thank you. Here's a sad country song named They Brown Backed Me Hard. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's a good one. It needs another verse. Oh, boy. Hey there, John. Thank you for joining. Okay, NMB, like, I made a whole entire hour-long video yesterday explaining how the thing isn't free. I've already elaborated at the beginning of this video that you paid an entry fee to get access to the game. Those skins should have been available since day one. Not only did you pay time, you paid money for them. What, they're free? So anyone on the street can go pick up these skins? No, you have to pay for the game. Nothing is free. Just because they call it free and little children, little fanboys, get it in their twisted mind that it's free, it doesn't make it so. Just because I order something from Amazon and mark it as a gift doesn't mean it's actually a gift. Yikes. Oh no, the hockey mask is, I'm not sure. Wait, well then what does Michael Myers wear? Or is he just ugly in Dead by Daylight? I don't know. See, this is why the things are so scary to me. Oh, that's just his face? Oh, I thought that was a hockey mask. I thought that was a mask. I didn't know that was his face. I'm very naive of these things, and you know what? I like being naive in a little in these ways. Oh, horror. It's scary. Okay, so yes, we took a look at the free skin bullshit. Apparently, there's more bullshit on the way. September 4th, so that will be a Wednesday, where there's going to be... I'm confused. So they did a trailer for Cyrax. Now they're doing a trailer for Sector? But, like, from the vibes I was getting was that Cyrax was the main character of this DLC. Maybe she's not. I would love that if she weren't the main character. But from her trailer, it seemed like... Well, I guess it should be. The trailer is very much focused on her. But how are they going to be propping up this one when she's just... not her superior? She's just a commander, not her superior. This is some bullshit line. What does that even mean, Cyraxy? Because, like, your commander is your superior. Like, what are you...
Just a first step,
whatever.
Isn't it? You will find out in time.
Something about her face seems very Botoxed. There's like an unusual tightness to the face. And it doesn't seem to be moving as much compared to Cyrax. Something's very stiff about this character's face, looking at Cyrax's face. Like, you can see this lip curl. It doesn't move. Which makes me feel like that's some... like filler that has migrated in the face. Like, why can't they get good plastic surgery in this game? Why does it all look so cheap?
The first step, isn't it? You will find out in time.
Really? That upper lip looks so hard and stiff. It doesn't move? So this is a problem. The characters look like they've been botched. Like, they look like prime candidates for the show Botched, where they try to fix bad plastic surgery. They need to dissolve all of that filler in the upper lip, because who knows what more damage it could do. I hate that they're trying to hype up the intro, because this is the thing that I'm going to skip all the time in the game. You watch the intro all the time? Why? It's not interesting. Nothing changes. Ew, she does a Janet Cage laugh. Do you know when Janet Cage puts on her sunglasses, she goes, ha ha ha. So Cyrax does the same thing. Why is that girl boss? Why is it girl boss to laugh like a man? Ha ha ha. Like, it's so terrible. Oh my god. God, this voice actress needs to stick to doing Canadian accents and not fake Nigerian accents. Oh, that's bullshit. Okay, so let's see what the idiots are saying. I'm ready for some chaos. Oh my god. So yeah, this is demented. Like, how on earth Do you see an intro and you're like, oh my god, I love it. I'm ready for some chaos. So I guess he wants Noob and Havoc or something. The armor is the first step. Then we got Cyber Noob Cybot. A Cyber Noob Cybot gonna be having some breastises, thinny. I don't know what he's getting at. G Lambo, guess what I'm playing? Not Mortal Kombat. Is this Mortal Kombat? No. What the hell is this? I love it. I'm not playing Mortal Kombat. Okay, that's good. Now everyone who complained but there are no longer cyborgs and that's lame realizes that armor was just the beginning. I don't understand that one, True Underlame, nor do I really care for the lore. That's my feeling about a lot of things. Unless I'm reading a book, I don't care about the lore. Get me into the action. So when they're talking about cyborgs or whatever, it still looks like trans ladies wearing some robot suits. Or genetic abnormalities, whatever. Take your pick. I don't know. You tell me. Very, very curious. I love her. Can't wait to see how y'all improve Sectoria. Oh my god. Can we so we're not talking about the gender swaps? No one. Sectorova? A mix between Sector and Devora? Can we not? Not only are we trying to blemish the name of Devora, you can see her little bugs flying on the screen, but you want to call her Sectorova? Like, that doesn't, it's not cute. Sectoria is totally cute. Cyraxi, well, not a cute name for not a cute individual. It's not cute, it's cutesy. Very demure, very mindful. I got a question. Do you even care anymore? Like, no joke, do you? Great question. Great question. Many fake people are showing fake excitement in their replies. Great comment. I totally agree. I think a lot of people are on the Twitter, like this one here. I'm gonna call him out. Mortal Kombat Addict Fatalities Daily. Seems like he's always writing that NRSD, trying to get some sort of attention, appreciation, social clout, fame, validation from developers. Oh, I remember when I contacted Derek and I was like, oh, Derek, look at my little clippy. How naive and stupid I was that sending him a clippy of the game led to nerfs. Damn it. You know what? Can we find it? I wonder, can I find the thing that get verified? No, thank you. What is a get verified? Dear Derek, do you see how long I was like being nice to these developers? Ew, I'm looking back on it. Ew, I used to be nice to them. December 2022. So 2022, I was also like not happy. Bring them back. Remember the petition? Oh, and look, they never liked my songs about sexing Noob Cybot. So lame, Derek. But like, I'm trying to find. Ew, like I reposted Jandy. Oh, there's so much. There's so much wrong. I can't find it though. I guess I'm not gonna find it. Maybe I will. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, well, why did I even look through my Twitter? Because I could have gotten this quicker through my YouTube. But yeah, I made this clip and I sent it to Derek. And as a result, it ended up causing nerfs in Mortal Kombat 11 for augments. Look at this. It looks like Liu Kang's auto fellatio. He looks like he's like ill. Do you remember when the game used to be ridiculous and fun? This is fun. You can't get fun like this in MK1. All you can do is queef or fart on people. Okay, so we're more Liu Kang. Okay, so this is the best part. Check this out. So you could knock them into the air and do like crazy combos in the air. And then he nerfed it. Then Derek nerfed it. So if you check out who liked it. Can I see who liked it? I can't see who liked it. Because Derek did like this. But like, I don't know how I can tell. How do I tell? I don't know how to use Twitter. I can't see who liked it. Derek liked it though. Stupid Derek. He liked it, then he nerfed it. Stupid guy. Hate it. So yeah, I've learned my lesson about talking to these developers. It really bothers me seeing that people are like so gung-ho on sucking up to NRS. Even like Sonic Fox. Like Sonic Fox, every time he discovers something in the game, it gets nerfed. That's why I don't reveal things. Because I don't want things to get nerfed. It's terrible. So yeah, crazy fanboys, loving this bullshit. It's not for me. So we're going to be taking a look at some Reddit craziness, because Reddit's always crazy. Let's see what you guys are saying. Raven from Stellar Blade versus Devora. I think Raven would win everything. Kara. Hey there, Kara. Matthew, they're talking about the gender swaps on the Insta post. Trust me, LOL. I trust you. I don't use Instagram, and I don't think I want to, so I'll just default to what you guys are saying. Sectoria Newman. Like the boys, right? Lamau sounds like Mario when he dies. Yes. Do-1, I'm still recovering. Something about her face seems like it's just Lee May. I don't mind the cyborgs with her face armor on. Aw man, she sounds like Wakanda Forever BS. Yeah, the forced Africanization of things is like super obvious that it's inauthentic. It's DEI. Not only could they not find a real Nigerian person, this is all being written by some white dude who probably is super racist, so he wants to make up for it by putting it into his game. Yeah, makes sense. What skins are we talking about? Oh, it's just his face. I can't tell. His face looks so weird and twisted in the game. And usually when I see this face in the game, I'm running screaming. But yes, I guess I would prefer Michael Myers over Jason. Yes. Okay, so, yes, let's take a look at Reddit, because the craziness goes all over the place on Reddit. Okay, so this one says, sorry, I forgot to finish my thoughts. I'm afraid of being physically harmed by TERFs. I am even afraid of being killed by them. They say they want us dead. My mom and dad both think I'm overreacting. Should I get a weapon? Are TERFs planning attacks? What the hell is going on Reddit? Wait, this isn't from the Mortal Kombat Reddit. This is from the trans Reddit. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell the difference. So yes, let's go to the Mortal Kombat Reddit. Here we've got some more crazy people who just really embrace everything that NRS is shitting all over our games. I feel like people saying this kind of stuff, this is once again going back to the bargaining. People are in this bargaining state of mourning. Just, they need to get closer to acceptance that nothing is going to change. Think about all of the business side of things. This is why I pay attention to David Zaslav, why I pay attention to their quarterly earnings conference calls, because they say where they want the future for the business to go. They are not looking to make quality of life changes for free. That's not what they want. They want live services. JB Perrett estimated that 1/2 of the $200 billion value video game segment of WB is going to be or has already been transitioned to live service content. And babes, that's what we're living right now. That's what we're getting with all of these quote-unquote free skins that keep you coming back on a recurring basis to look at how ugly they are. That's all. These are the live service elements of the game. Did they miss out Maskless Katana? Where was Maskless Katana? Where's that ugly bitch? She's supposed to be here too. But yeah, I think like people are still wanting to bargain. I could be wrong, but you can't push start and cursor will now appear along P1. So people can't. People are still wanting people to have player 2 to select stage. Yeah, it's crazy that everything is a downgrade from MK11. It's so weird we can't do, especially since we could in 11 with the variations. Someone felt so embarrassed about talking bad about MK1 that they had to create a Nerf account, a sock puppet account for Reddit, and then quickly delete it once they posted whatever crap they had to post. Why do people rely on Reddit like it's some sort of life advice forum? For instance, like this individual asking on how they should prepare for turf attacks. I think a lot of people are just effing delusional, need to go touch grass. Oh yes, ma'am, I have been touching all of the grass because I love gardening. So I've been outside in my garden. But yeah, people just need to find some other things to do with their lives. Let me change my costume during character select FFS. Is this going to make the game good? Like, nothing is really going to make the game good unless they add game modes with relevant, good rewards that look nice. All of the crap in the premium shop should be stuff that you get at the end of the seasonal tower, rather than the Academy skins that they've been drip feeding to players. That's so stupid. People don't call them out for where they really need to be called out. After 11 months of new playable fighters and cameo releases, tournaments, meta changes, and balance patches, we are getting ready to close out the first year of Mortal Kombat 1. That's so lame. They're like commemorating it? So they just want quality of life improvements. I love that they think that they're going to be affecting anything. I do know that the mod team includes WB employees, such as Thalion and WB Will. You can see them here. But they ain't listening. They don't care. The video games aren't even making the money. When they're not making the money, they're not going to be putting money behind it. So these things that you're asking a developer to make these quality of life improvements, well, that resource would be better spent on making a premium shop skin that some idiot is gonna buy. And oh boy, there's gonna be lots of premium shop skins to purchase in year 2. So quality of life features like UI and UI developers, like they lost their lead UI developer in between 11 and MK1. Like, get with it. People are not being realistic. what's the coolest looking team outro? People are like, how can one perform a fatality on T1 Delton? They're just like so hype for this crap. And then they're trying to do like pseudo, what is this? A pseudo intellectual analysis of the lore. Go spend your time, go get a university degree if you want to do that crap. Right? Go get your degree in English studies or video game studies or some bullshit. But I'm getting my degree in gender studies. That's what I love. But yeah, it's kind of wild that people are just hyping it up. Let's rate this cosplay. The wig is flat, but I see what they're doing. I do like the outfit. I think the mask is kind of smart. Kind of sheer painted on. The eyes, I don't know if those are real or if this is like Photoshop. Like Facetune. Something about it seems a little bit Photoshopped. But, yeah, pretty good. Never gonna happen in the game, though. Unless they're, like, shaped like surfboards. Just wide and flat. Wide and flat. Yes. Wide and flat. And yep, people are still begging for more skins. So these skins, they're not fixing the game. That's the problem. There's just so much delusion here that people are hoping that a skin is going to fix the game. And now people are looking towards Mortal Kombat too, of course. Yes, short attention spans. I also found this on Reddit, which is, I think, highlighting the kind of brain rot that exists in Reddit. I really don't like Reddit. Liu Kang's warning about OOD Ermac. I know it may be a strange question, but if Ermac had an invasion season, what would Liu Kang say to the player to warn him or her about just why are we believing in fan fiction? I guess people don't have better things to do with their time. Clean your toilet. Clean your shower. Mow the lawn. Cook a dinner. Cook a meal. Pay some bills. Like, do some things more productive with your time. As opposed to presupposing, guessing what's going to be revealed pretty quickly. And you know what? There's not going to be a season about Ermac. Could you imagine if there was a season about Ermac? If they did, I hope people would be outraged because Ermac is a DLC character and not everyone has access to Ermac. So imagine receiving rewards from Ermac for Ermac in a season about Ermac and you don't have the DLC. That's why you never got DLC rewards in MK11, aside from Sindel's costume in Season 16. But it was really pretty. I think you can make forgiveness or allowances when things are really pretty. But yeah, so you can see here that a lot of people love this kind of like fan fiction role play. I was thinking about, like, role play, like, maybe going to a Renaissance fair. That sounds nice. Like, dress up fancy and pretend to be in historical times. That would be cool. Maybe affect an accent or something. That would be fun. But, like, this is the internet. And you're pretending that you're Dominic Cianciolo making up stories for the game. That's just delusional. Like, what are these fanboys doing? It's almost as crazy as, like, the ones who make the gay porn of the MK1 characters. But that's at least, I could see it satisfying an end. There might be a purpose for that at some point. But yeah, like this that's just terrible. So people are going crazy over this Ermac skin. Get over it. The skins are terrible. The characters are terrible. It's all terrible. A whole collusion of terrible. So yeah. So Reddit is a disappointment. Twitter is a disappointment. And I think, like, we know who to blame. I don't know why we don't just call out Dominic Gianchiolo. I was watching Feet's video the other day. Feet's so fucking stupid. I don't even think he remembers Dominic Gianchiolo's name. Like, this is the guy that we should all be blaming for making Noob into this. Oh, the character designs are so crap. But he's also the one who's, like, I guess in support of forcibly transing children. Yeah, this one kind of blew my mind. I don't know what's going on with Dominic Gianchiolo. So, yeah, let's take a look at this one. Let's see what you guys are saying. They did that this session. They made Shang the boss, and all the KL skins are DLC characters. Ah, I see what you're saying. This season. Yeah, that's terrible. There should be outrage about it. Big Mac. Katana and Manlina got brown backed. Oh no. Turf, never heard of it until now. Costume would oh my word. Okay. Okay, all right. So yeah, so this is what Dominic Gianchiolo was reposting just yesterday. So he reposted this guy who says, "Can someone tell me why this isn't in screaming headlines everywhere today? It's so batshit insane. I can't even believe Trump would say it." So, like, what? What did Trump say? So this is the original.
The school decides things that
So let's hear what the clip is.
almost nobody in this room wants, who I think 85-90% of the country doesn't want if they
I
actually.
absolutely agree with you.
But the transgender thing is incredible. Think of it. Your kid goes to school and comes home a few days later with an operation. The school decides what's going to happen with your child. And you know, many of these childs, 15 years later, say, what the hell happened? Who did this to me? Things that,
Yeah, so like what is so insane about what Trump said? Because like from the Canadian perspective, parents are not to be informed about children choosing different gender identities at school, or if they choose to adopt a new name. And kids are they can also report their parents for not being affirming of their gender. So yeah, children have a lot of power when it comes to this kind of stuff here in Canada. So I can only imagine what's happening in the US. Yeah, really wild. So Dominic Gianchiolo, I guess, is in favor of like trans youth, trans kids, children who aren't even fully grown, choosing their own gender identity and transitioning without the parents' consent. This is good. This is great. I'm confused. So, I mean, like, I found this, one of the replies to this, because I wanted to see, oh, well, is the Thinny replying to this? Is Mortal Kombat Daily Addicts Fatalities replying to this bullshit? How about Steffi? Well, I'm sure Steffi loves it. But I do not like, nor am I voting for him, but to say this doesn't happen is not accurate. Obviously, no operation is being done, but I don't think grown adults should secretly be talking to children about their breasts. Yeah, that sounds gross. I'll agree. So it says here, California district pays $100,000 to settle suit over support for students' gender transition. It reads, the complaint also alleges the teachers encouraged Conan's child to assume a boy's name and wear boys' clothing, provided the minor with articles about gender transition, instructed the minor how to bind breasts, and not to tell her mother about her new gender identity or new name, saying that her mother might not be supportive of her and that she couldn't trust her mother. What the fuck? Ooh, see, like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like some of this is people who want their own adults, who want their own gender identity affirmed by children, so they instruct children to also go down their same pathways or the same pathways that other people are promoting. This is very sad. And I mean, like, I don't think what Trump said is unreasonable. I'm not saying I love Trump, but I'm not saying he's unreasonable. He's looking at reality. But then painted in the light of like this leftist propaganda, they're getting really mad about, I guess, Trump focusing on the operation part. I think taking drugs kind of like an operation. It's affecting your body. All of that stuff is hormones, therapies that can be producing irreversible effects. Irreversible effects. But they love that. So that's what Dominic Cianciolo loves. And I'm like so surprised that this kind of crap, this is what the rotted minds of MK1 fanboys love to affirm. They want Steffi telling us how to live in between August and September. You know, gender transition very sharply in the span of 24 hours with Bihan to Noob Saibot. See, Noob is giving kind of femme. Kind of femme. Oh, there was something here, too, that I wanted to reference. Let's see if we can find it. I hope I can find it. But someone made some... Oh, yes. Someone made some Havoc Doodles plus Noob Saibot. And do you see Noob? It says here, "This is my wife." Havoc is holding Noob as if he is a girl. So, like, the children must be seeing something that I do not see. Because I did not think that Noob Saibot was female. But there is clearly some feminine energy that people are feeling this and recreating it for fan art. For the Reddit's most hot and popular. Doesn't this kind of seem sort of phallic? The way that this is drawn? Just some sort of tentacle hentai or something. It's wild. What are these MK fans doing? So do they enjoy Noob as a female? Do they enjoy the transition of children? This is all very sad. So here we go.
We begin this half hour in the town.
So this is a news from Maine. NBC. NBC is typically more leftist leaning. 21 of you here. How many of you are wanting to transition the children? Let me know. Are you supporting the developers of NRS and transitioning children? Let me know. Did you sign up for that?
Out of Newcastle.
That is where a mom is suing her child's former school, claiming they did not tell her child was using a different gender identity. Her high-powered legal team says this is unconstitutional, while LGBTQ legal advocates argue.
He says it better than me. LGBTQ. LGBTQ. It's hard to say sometimes.
The school was doing right by the child. News Center Maine's David Guilford has more from the Mid-Coast.
If a child identifies themselves with a different gender at school than they do at home, does the school have a constitutional responsibility to tell that?
Here in Canada, no. They do not have a responsibility to tell the children, at least in my province of Ontario.
Child's parents. That's the core of an argument that started here at the Great Salt Bay School in Damariscotta, and it's one that's already gained national attention. Amber Levine of Newcastle is suing the school.
Oh, she looks so sad. They took away my daughter.
Last December, Levine said she found a chest binder used to flatten someone's breasts in her 13-year-old.
You know, like, think about old-time Chinese, Japanese traditions where they would bind the feet. And how it was, or like, how they would do, like, female circumcisions in Africa. Like, when they removed these things, it was seen as embracing the feminine power, allowing women to be whoever they want to be. But this seems very regressive, very old-timey, very old-fashioned, where they are forcing women to conform to the new societal standard. Like, this is the new age form of foot binding. It's breast binding. It's so scary.
Year-old child's room. Levine says the school either provided it or helped obtain it. Then she alleges she learned the school began using different pronouns and names for her child, all without telling her. Her attorneys say that violates Levine's 14th Amendment rights to liberty, arguing the public school
I don't necessarily understand all the amendments in America. I don't know what the 14th one is.
infringed on her freedom to educate and raise her child as she saw fit. Those attorneys work for the Goldwater Institute, a conservative think tank based in Arizona that has thrown its weight behind gay and trans cases in the past. Adam Shelton is representing Levine.
What we're saying is that once school officials take an active step with regards to any sort of decision that directly affects the mental health or physical well-being of a child, they must tell the parents. But it's only once the school officials take some.
Wow. Okay, well, that's a little bit more responsible than what happens here, because you don't have to tell the parents.
Sort of affirmative step on their end with respect to a child.
We reached out to the school and the district for comment, but have not yet received a reply. Meanwhile, Mary Bonato, an attorney with GLBTQ Legal Advocates and Defenders, or GLAD, said schools have a responsibility to parents, yes, but their first priority is to the well-being and learning environment for their students.
Oh, that's the worrisome part, is where the teachers feel like they have a greater responsibility than the parent. You didn't birth the child, nor do you have to spend any time with the child beyond the 8 months that you teach them. Like, what are you talking about? I'm so shocked.
This is a legal complaint of a parent against a school for doing what schools are supposed to do, which is to be student-centered.
It says she, her. Mary L. Bonato, she, her. Thank you for clarifying your pronouns.
And to make sure that when students come to school, they have a safe, welcoming, supportive environment where they can be comfortable in their own.
That sounds scary, because what happens when the teachers get their grimy little hands on the students? Then they push their own ideology onto the children. That's not a safe space. That's a space of indoctrination. That's a space of propagandization. That's a space of grooming.
Skin and do what they are supposed to do at school, which is to be able to learn and develop.
Shelton said Levine wants the court to force the school to write new policies, compelling staff to tell parents the, quote, psychosexual development of students.
Wait, the psychosexual development of students? I'm sorry, these words are not defined for me. I cannot define psychosexual. No, I'm not a biologist. I am not a psychologist. I do not have a degree in that. I don't know what psychosexual means.
He expects the case to move forward later this spring. In Damascus, David Guilford, News Center, Maine.
The lawsuit was filed in federal court in Portland.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of shocking, kind of frightening, and this is what Dominic was posting about just yesterday. That he is totally opposed to Trump, talking about children going through the transitions at school. He wants that to happen. I'm so confused. People like this game that's written by a dude who has all of these crazy political beliefs. Fantastic. Wonderful. All right, so yeah, now this brings us to the pièce de résistance of rotted minds of MK1 fanboys, because like I was saying at the beginning, there was an interaction that I had with an individual that kind of illustrated to me just how out to lunch some people are, out of touch with reality, unwilling to face facts or look in the mirror. And it hurts. It hurts me because, like, I think if someone comes into my orbit and they are trying to, like, tell me what Well, like, I sort of need to confront that. I need to interact with it. That it's unfortunate, but it needs to happen. So I kind of needed to set this guy straight. So we're gonna be taking a look at this. This was from my video yesterday, because apparently people don't understand that the free skins aren't free. So wild. But let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Ad script. Bihan got Quan Chi and now he's a woman. Noob isn't female, but NRS even makes females male. I'm confused. There's too many genders. Just too many genders right now. I'm entirely in favor of transitioning children into better human beings. Yes, I agree. Brave New Worlds. Yes, chemical castration is defo a thing. Yeah, the DLC got shit for cosmetics too. They need more options. Agreed. My favorite Order of Darkness skin is Johnny Cage. Well, hopefully you got it from the tutorial, because there's no other way of getting it. Yo. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is crazy. So, I got a bunch of comments from this one individual, and I was dying at what was being said. So, let's just listen. I don't pretend to like it. I've played the series since the very first game in the arcades. Then I played all the home versions, so you can say that I'm a true fan. And will purchase the game no matter if it's good or bad, because I like to own them all. You know what? That's fine. You do you. You want to buy this stuff, go ahead. But when you say and you acknowledge that it's bad and you want to own them all, it doesn't read as true fan. I mean, like, for myself, I would never want to just willingly throw away money. That's not, I don't think a lot of people live in that kind of privilege where they can just throw away money on things even if it's bad, and they know that it's bad. So I tell them, that's not a true fan, that's a true consumer. Like, this is the perfect candidate of what these companies want. They want someone who will just buy it. Brand loyalty is the term. They want people that are loyal to the brand. I'm not. I'm loyal to a good deal or a fun time, not a brand. Whatever you think, man, they're not going to quit making the game just because you don't like it. So this is, I think if you're trying to have a debate with someone or argument with someone, perhaps you should not make up things that no one has even said. Like, I don't think I have ever said that I wanted them to quit making Mortal Kombat. I think in a world of accepting reality and facts for facts, you must realize that Mortal Kombat is one of 4 pillars that holds up WB games. The others being Harry Potter, DC, and I was going to say Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. These are the other 3 franchises alongside Mortal Kombat that are part of this $200 billion business for WB. So I wasn't being dumb and gonna make up crazy delusions like I want them to quit making the game. I never said for them to stop making the game. I did say that a lot of them should be fired. But babes, I never said to stop making the game. So I said here, I think there's comprehension issues here. I didn't say that. Maybe that comes across as mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a mean way. But I think there are some comprehension issues here. Because if you're inventing things that I've said that I've never said, then you might be a rotted fanboy. I'm so sorry. So then we've got more. Okay. Just because they give you free skins doesn't mean you have to pre-order. If you don't, it's not like they can take the free skins away from you. I never said that they could take the free skins away from you. I guess he's saying that in reference to me saying that nothing is free. Yes, for sure, the developers are hoping that people are going to pre-order the DLC alongside the time that they are releasing all the free skins. Why do you think the skins are being given away in the first place? Do you think it's just out of the kindness of their heart? They want people to be returning to the game, to be pre-ordering the DLC. For people to not see that is mind-boggling, because that's not a conspiracy, that's good business. That's what they are trying to do. They are trying to run a good live service. And admittedly, this is how you hook people in. But for the fanboys who don't see that, they see that as, oh no, the things are only free. They're free. Free, free, free. Like, no, get beyond the word free. No one said you had to. The goal of the company is to make stupid people spend. Yes, very true. Goal of the company is to make stupid people spend. Pay your house tax. Pay your rent. Pay your mortgage. Pay your bills before paying for a DLC. You got money to burn? Put it in a savings account. Put it in a, what the Americans call, the 401k, IRA, whatever, investment retirement account. Yes. Hey man, I'm not stupid. I buy what I have money for, even if I don't like it. So this is where I felt that there was a true departure from reality. Because what we have here is, I'm not stupid. I buy what I have money for, even if I don't like it. Why are you going to waste your money on things that you don't like? Go tell anyone that you are spending money on things that you don't like. They're going to be looking at you like you're crazy. In this world where eggs have doubled in price over the last 3 years, and that's not it. Like, everything's doubling in prices. So in a world where things are just exponentially more expensive, we're like, oh yes, let me go waste my money on the DLC. Oh yes. Ooh. Like, what? Remove yourself from the Mortal Kombat lens. Remove that lens of Mortal Kombat. Remove the lens of being a fan. Go tell a random person that. They're going to tell you you're effing crazy. I'm still going to purchase it, so it's part of my collection. Like I said, I've been playing the series since I've been in the arcade. I'm not going to stop now just because one game is trash. Well, no one told you to stop playing the game. You can play whatever game that you want. But when you say crazy things, it sounds crazy. So yes. Here I say, spending money on things you don't like is stupid. Eventually you will grow up and see that there's more to life than one game franchise. Dude, I just want it in my MK Games collection, so it's complete. There's nothing wrong with that. It's almost like you're saying I shouldn't have bought. I'm not saying you shouldn't have bought it. See, he's taking it very personally. Remove your emotions. You can spend your money however you want. Yeah, I say it here. You can spend your money however you want. I'm not your keeper. But when you say things like, I buy what I have money for even if I don't like it, it sounds ridiculous. Straight up craziness. It sounds like overconsumption. To bring it into perspective, this would be like those people who buy every single latest makeup trend. Regardless of whether or not they actually like it, they just continue buying and buying and buying. And I think like YouTube's a huge problem of that, because the more you see of people doing that kind of behavior on YouTube, the more likely you are going to emulate that. So if all you're watching are MK fanboys who cream their pants for skins in DLC and premium shop, well, that's going to encourage you to do that more and more. But no, I am not this guy's keeper. He can spend his money however he wants. But when you say that you spend your money on stuff that you don't even like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh boy. So yes, he says here, what do you mean I paid nothing for 95 movies? Okay, so this is another one of those delusions. What do you mean I paid nothing for 95 movies Scorpion, 95 movies Sub-Zero, 95 whatever. Just a lot of repetition there. The classic movie skins. So yes, he did not pay for that. Well, that is another delusion. You paid money to get the game initially. That includes 6,100 dragon crystals if you complete all the mastery. So not only did you spend your time going through character mastery, you also spent the money on the game to get the dragon crystal to purchase those things. So you did pay for things. I don't get it. So yes, I put here, lol, you're deluding yourself, like trenders and flat earthers. Everything has a price. I suggest you become more aware to deal with life's predators. For clarity, the price you paid for the initial game was the price you paid for 6,100 dragon crystals through mastery. You didn't pay nothing, you're deluding yourself. I only paid $45 for the premium version on PC, so I got... Why is he trying to explain to me the delusion? You see it? Look, you paid. I only paid $45. So it went from free... It went from I paid nothing to I only paid $45. Do you see how it goes? Do you see this delusion? I don't get it. So I got it when it was on sale, so there's no big deal. I already knew that it's killing me. It's killing me. I already knew the game was already trash because I waited to see what other people thought of it. You jumped on too early. $45 is still too much. Should be $20. So you're lying to me and yourself. You didn't pay nothing. You're deluding yourself. So yes, I just don't get these fanboys who are lying to themselves and lying to me and expecting me to accept it. No. If I'm not affirming crazy genders, then I'm not affirming this fanboyism. Oh, the worst part was this. I'm going to buy Chaos Reigns, but I won't pre-order those 4 extra skins you get for pre-ordering. Will eventually be in the shop to purchase, so I can just purchase those later. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The amount of stupidity going on with this comment. I'm, like, lost. I'm still lost. I am going to buy Chaos Reigns, but I won't pre-order those 4 extra skins. Okay, so he's not going to pre-order the 4 skins, to get the 4 skins for free. He is going... Is he trolling me? He must be trolling me. Not that he is going to buy this after the pre-order has ended, just so that he can purchase all of the skins individually. That's going to be so much more money. Is he killing me? Is he trolling me? Is this a troll? Please tell me, is this troll? Because how on earth are you going to purchase each of the skins individually? So rather than getting the skins for free with Chaos Reigns pre-ordered, you're going to spend $20 extra, not including tax or whatever. I don't know how it works in America, to get those 4 extra outfits later. Why? Why would you do this? If you know you're going to purchase them, why wouldn't you purchase them at the comes included with the DLC option as opposed to purchasing individually? Like, lame. Just lame. So I tell him this. That's quite possibly the worst usage of money I've heard. If you like wasting money, consider joining my YouTube membership. Yes, ma'am. So yes, join the fam. You get access to my secrets, my glitches, my exploits. Yes, all of this was just an ad to join the fam. But yes, no, please do join the fam. Like, this guy, he sounds so silly. Not that he's going to waste the money to purchase the skins individually. You could, like, get 4 months of Jaded Bunny secrets. Wouldn't you rather get the secrets? Especially if you're playing this stupid game. Wouldn't you want to know how to make talismans and things? I don't know. Whatever. So I had quite an interesting conversation with this individual. Once again, I mean, no hate. I'm sorry, Colin, you know, if you think stupid is like an insult, like, get over it. I do stupid things, you do stupid things, we all do stupid things. But, like, I think if we don't identify it, shine a light on it, we're kind of doomed to continue repeating our failures. So, yeah, like, hearing just several of the things that this individual told me yesterday was just too much, and I had to share. What do you mean I paid nothing? Well, yes, you did, babes. It then changed to I only paid $45. And then it goes from I'm not pre-ordering to I'm just gonna purchase the skins later. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't get it. Guys. Guys. Why? Am I mean? Please don't tell me I'm mean. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Kara, those skins for pre-ordering Chaos Reigns are not guaranteed to be in the shop, hence the pre-order exclusivity. I know, that's another element of, like, what is this guy smoking? The salvia is hitting really strong or something. Those bath salts are hitting hard. But, like, yeah, like, there's no guarantee that those skins will be available later. I mean, take a look at Time Warriors, Eternal Clash, Collector's Edition skins from MK11. Those never came back on a recurring basis. Yeah. Okay, Jonah, he paid for this game even though he knew it was bad. I pre-ordered this game and got scammed. Yeah, like that's the thing that sets us apart. I paid $600 for this before I had the product in hand because I believed in Steffi. I was like, "Ooh, brown back me now, Steffi." I didn't know what I was asking for at the time. But $600 later and 2,000 hours later, I am much more educated on the whole entire situation. But yeah, crazy. You said at J4, teachers shouldn't be meddling in such things. Their parents should decide if their child changes pronouns. I just feel like, yeah, it's just too much. I don't know if, like, the leftist lazy parents are like, ooh, just let the teachers decide the gender for the kids. Like, who's giving this power to the teachers? That is the question. OMG. Well, you spent 600 bones on MK1. Yeah. Well, yeah, I recognize my stupidity. That's one thing. This is how I can identify this in other people, because I know I'm pretty stupid. I spent $600 on it. I bought the premium edition. I bought the collector's edition. And, well, this DLC time, I think I'm going to get the collection edition. Physical form with the codes. Maybe. It's crazy still being on MK11 from 5 years ago and seeing it outperform MK1 on every level. Yes, MK11, if I didn't have all of the level 4 generic augments, I think that would be something that would drive me back to play the game. I would love more level 3 or level 4 Falling Darkness. Those were very powerful augments, and I would play to get more of them. But I also like just like not letting my PlayStation turn on. I figure I make it work out so many hours with MK1. More breaks that it can get, the better. Plus, it's also been really hot here in Canada, so like I didn't want to overheat it or anything. I know, like, sometimes it just melts. It's not good. That's evil that a school is binding chess now. WTF. Yay. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, I feel like these poor fanboys. They must be living in some like little echo chambers, whether it be on Twitter or Reddit or on YouTube. I do encourage you to like just expand your appetite beyond just Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat is offering so little. And I think if you really want to enjoy life, you got to be doing other things. You can't just be living a life of Mortal Kombat. MK11, I know life that. I spent 11,000 hours, 10,600 hours in that game. It was something that you could know life, because it was generally so much fun. Genuinely so much fun. But MK1, no. I don't know who's spending all that time there. I'm still working on Stellar Blade. I think this will be my final playthrough. Then I'll be looking for another game. Yeah, I think I might just leave my Stellar Blade playthrough before the final point of no return. Or before this first point of no return. Because I don't want to miss out on future skins. Seems like Stellar Blade, although it's a single-player game, it has more live service content that's interesting than MK1. MK1 gave us no summer festivities. They gave us no winter festivities. But we get things in Stellar Blade or Street Fighter. Oh, do you remember when there was snowflakes in the battle hub? They always dress up the battle hub for the holidays. It's nice. Oh, wow, yeah. Thinking about it, Street Fighter 6, I wonder if there's a new fighting pass. All right. So, unfortunately, bad times are in MK1, but I thought we could have some final teehees and ha-has with this. 100 LGBTQ terms you should know. I'm sure Dominic knows all of them. Not that he wants to trans the children. Not that the MK story writer wants to trans the children.
Same gender loving women. They are often used and here.
What?
These are alternative pronouns that are gender neutral and preferred by some transgender people.
What?
They replace he and she and his and hers respectively.
Oh, Z and here? That doesn't even make sense. Like, if there's like a Z and like Zim, there should be a Z and a Zim, not like a Z and a her. That's like barely different from her.
Our second category are terms that are derogatory. These terms are used to make
derogatory LGBT words. Don't say these words.
Fun of or hate on someone who is LGBTQ. In this section,
LGBTQ,
we are going to have these words appear on screen in red graphics, and I am going to say them out loud in this video. You should know, these terms are not to be repeated.
I love that he's giving us an explanation of bad word. Why doesn't he just say the bad words?
And I'm only saying them in this educational context here.
Sure, I bet he's an istenophobe.
So you know what the word sounds like, in case you hear it spoken.
What is a bad LGBTQ word? Is it like there's only two genders? That's not a word. Oh, I don't know. That's like multiple words.
Or yelled at you one day in the future. As a professor of LGBTQ education, I fully
Not that this guy is a professor. Professor Pride? That kills me. His name is Professor Pride.
Understand these words are derogatory, but we feel
I've been learning about the gender studies, but I haven't been educated by Professor Pride.
It's important for you to hear what they sound like out loud, because you may not know how it's pronounced if we just had it written on our screen. So please, as we go forward...
Is he going to say the N-word? Like, what is he going to say? And this is so shocking.
Be forewarned, and know that I would never...
Oh my god, so much trigger warnings.
And you should never use these words outside of this
faggot.
Specific educational context.
That's a bad
here.
word.
Baby dyke.
Not baby dyke. What's a baby dyke?
A young or freshly openly gay lesbian. Breeder. a term used by LGBTQ people to describe straight people.
How about cis? I think cisgender is like one of the words that are bad, right? Cisgender should be here.
Bulldagger.
Oh, not that bulldagger. Oh, why is that bad? I have called some lesbos bulldagger. That's a bad word? Ooh, man, you that bulldagger. Oh, my word. Okay, found my new title for next stream.
Most often used in a derogatory way to describe a masculine lesbian.
Mania. Mania's a bulldagger.
This term is most often used in African American communities. Dyke. A derogatory term referring to a
Deek? Deek? Is it Deek or Dyke?
masculine lesbian. Sometimes adopted affirmingly by lesbians, not necessarily masculine ones, to refer to themselves. Faggot or fag.
I said it. I knew that was going to be one of the bad words. But why? What if you say, oh, look at that cute little fag? Like, what if it's a term of endearment? Much like how lesbos can reclaim the word dyke. Like, they have the dyke march. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with the word dyke. Gays are too sensitive. And not that fags are 69. Why are they 69?
This is an extremely derogatory term, referring to a gay person or someone who is perceived as queer. While this is often used in a derogatory fashion, it is also sometimes used by gay men to describe themselves.
Yes! What's wrong with that? I don't understand. Not that the straights are telling the gays how to say their gay words.
But should not be used by anyone under any circumstances because of the word's history and extremely negative connotation. Pillow princess.
What the fuck is the pillow princess? I've never heard this one. This one sounds like a porn actress.
A person who receives a lot more than gives in a sexual relationship.
Oh, I know. It's like an effeminate gay man who just lays back and takes it. Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. Sexual preference.
Sexual preference. A derogatory term used to describe someone's sexual orientation. But
wait, sexual preference is derogatory?
The word preference implies that the person makes the conscious choice to be gay, bisexual, pansexual, and so on.
But then they say like genital preference. But the trans tell the gays that they need to get over their genital preference because they're transphobes. Sodomite. That's not an LGBTQ word. That's a biblical word.
Sodomite, a derogatory term used by those who hate the LGBTQ plus community to describe homosexual acts, while at the same time
not the homosexual. Oh my word. Okay, so I think Dominic needs to listen to the Professor Pride. That would very much help Dominic. You know what, let's just find a picture of Dominic. I really wanted him to be my thumbnail, and it didn't work. It was like a picture of the trans lady from the Miss Universe. I want him to be my thumbnail. Can he be? It's so tiny. Okay, what other pictures can we get of this fella? I'm hunting for Dominic. I'm hunting for my Dom. Where's my Dom? Oh, here we go. So he'll be the face of this video, hopefully. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining. Did you learn a new word? I did. Does preference always have to be conscious now? Do I prefer coffee over tea for conscious reasons? I don't know. You might be a transphobe if you don't like the tea. So you might want to correct your thinking there, ad script. The era of fake altruism is so effing disgusting. I agree. that's why I go back to, like, I love the Robin DiAngelo, because she's telling you what these people are about. Like, this person who has created these, like, really extreme lines of critical race theory, they're also the people who are nice racists. Where's the picture of that book? Yeah, how progressive white people perpetuate racial harm, right? That's the era that we're living in. And I hate seeing it because it just makes so much more people angry. People that would not be angry, they're now angry because they're looking at things through the race lens, the gender lens. And it's, yeah. These people need the natural slap into them. What's a natural slap? I call childish, oh my word, baby adults for a decade or so. Oh my word, okay. Lamafau, MK1 gave you a Thanksgiving fatality and Halloween that you had to pay for, Duon. You had to pay $15, was it? For the seasonal fatality bundle? Let's not forget. Zim for the Invader Zim memes would actually not mind. Okay. Xbox has dropped the ball big time. Wish I got a PS. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think, like, the next console generation may not even exist if they want us to all buy things digitally. It may just be like a streaming box from which you get your PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live subscription. You know, it's just out there thoughts, but I do see, like, a world where eventually there's no more physical copies, because who's going to GameStop? My next console will definitely be PS. I keep missing out on games I'd like to play because they're exclusive. Oh no. Stellar Blade's great. I do recommend it. Trying to get through Towers of Luck and getting murdered, but yeah, the number of skins and gear pieces just shows a way higher level of effort. Exactly. You can look at just the rewards and see all of the effort that they put into things, even the augments. I'm not playing MK1 again until Chaos Reigns drops. Oh man. Okay. Just got my first level 4 charged up for Raiden maining. Ooh. So by your logic, I bought a console, but the game's free to play means that... No, you're twisting logic. You're trying to brig bane yourself, Quan Chisel, my nizzle. I don't understand that. At all. Consoles and games are two different things. One is hardware, one is software. How do you not see the difference? Are you a rotted fanboy? Let me know. Dave got Brown backed hard. Yes. MK1 had great potential. Yeah, it looked pretty. There was something pretty there. I wish I could get a refund for this. MK1 is the worst video game I've ever played in my life. Yeah, let me clarify. The only thing that looked pretty are the particle effects from talismans, not the characters or the outfits. That's also why I make all of the crazy talismans, is because that's where you can truly experience all of the particle effects. Dominic was in your chat, Dave. Was he? Damn. Okay. Well, thank you, Dominic, for being here. Please leave a like, or don't leave a like if your name is Stephanie Brownback. Because it's only Steffi leaving me those dislikes. Join the fam or not, whatever. But huge shout outs to all of my brothers and sisters, including J4. Yay! Cara D, thank you for being here. OMG. Lovely times. And just Drew. I don't know if you're still here, Drew. Love you. Hope you're having a fabulous end of your day. Quan Chisel variation name if he ever shows up again. Yeah, Quan Chisel. Interesting. I love you guys so much. I'm praying for all of you to be having a fabulous weekend. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.